Hey everyone, this is the Radko Tutor here explaining. In this video, we are going to look at the grade 12 paper GCE 2025 final examination. So I've gotten question number 4, which came on matrices. So we are told to say, given that matrix A is equal to 3, -1, -4, 2, and the question says, find the determinant of matrix A. So how do we get the determinant of a matrix? So we have our solutions here. Now we need to get the determinant of matrix A. Now to get the determinant of matrix A, you need to know that the formula given is that determinant is equal to the major diagonal. So for you to get the determinant of any given matrix, if it is a 2 by 2, you say major diagonal minus the minor diagonal. So that's how you get the determinant of any 2 by 2 matrix. So what is the major diagonal? So a major diagonal of a matrix is this diagonal here. So that diagonal is called the major diagonal. So this is called the major diagonal. And then this diagonal, which is here, is called the minor diagonal. Now we are saying that when getting the determinant of any given matrix is simply you to say the major diagonal minus the minor diagonal rather. So what we are doing is that you multiply the elements in the major diagonal and then minus you multiply the elements in the minor diagonal. So what we are simply saying here is that you say determinant, which can also be written as DET, is equal to our major diagonal. What elements do we have in the major diagonal? We have 2 and 3. So we're going to multiply the 2 and 3. So you multiply 2 by 3. And then you say minus those elements in the minor diagonal. We have what? -4 and -1. So we multiply -4 times -1 like that. So that's how we get the determinant of any given matrix. So you say determinant is equal to 2 by 3 here. So when you multiply 2 by 3, you get a 6. So you say 2 by 3, you are getting a 6 minus -1 times -4 times -1, you get a +4. And then this means we have our determinant equal to 6 minus 4, which is a 2. So that's how you get determinant of any given 2 by 2 matrix. So it's just a matter of you subtracting the minor diagonal from the major diagonal. So I've multiplied the elements in the major diagonal minus those that are in the what? In the minor diagonal. So you just need to do that and then you'll be able to get your determinant. All right, having given that foundation for determinant, let's see how we can get the inverse of a matrix. So question B is saying find the inverse of matrix A, which is also given 2 marks. So how do we get the inverse of a matrix? So to get the inverse of a matrix is simply to say, so the formula for getting the inverse is you say the formula for inverse is, so this is question B, you say inverse, which is A inverse. So inverse is given by this symbol, which is A to power -1. That's a symbol for inverse. So you say A inverse is equal to 1 over determinant. So the formula for inverse is 1 over determinant. Then open, you go to your matrix again. So the matrix, you go in the major diagonal. So the numbers in the major diagonal when getting the inverse, you need to swap them. So the 2 should go where the 3 is and the 3 should come where the 2 is, like that. So we are swapping them. This one is going there, this one is coming here. So we are taking the 2 in the position of 3 like that, and then the 3 in the position of 2. Then you go to the minor diagonal. In the minor diagonal, the elements remains the same, but you need to change their signs. So if a number is having a negative, it should be written as a positive, and if it is a positive, it should be written as a negative. So in this case of our question, we have all the numbers as negatives, meaning that we are going to change their signs to positives. So we are going to write this as a +1 and this as a +4. That's what we are going to do. So you write this as a +1 and this as a +4, like that. No changing them. So we just change the what? You just change their signs like that. Alright, so once you do this, meaning that you are getting the inverse of any given matrix. So getting the inverse is just saying 1 over the determinant, and then you go to the matrix, you change the numbers in the major diagonal, you swap them. What was down, we've taken it on top, and what was up, we've taken it down, like that. Then these that are in the minor diagonal, you leave them the way they are, but you just change their sign. So if it was a -1, put it as a +1. If it was a -4, put it as if it was a -4, put it as a +4, like I've done like that. So by doing so, you are going to say A inverse is equal to 1 over, what is the determinant we found? Determinant we found is 2 there. So you say 1 over 2, open, 2, 1, 4, 3, like this. So this means you've gotten the inverse of matrix A. So this is how we get the determinant, and this is also how we get the inverse. Alright, thank you so much for watching my videos. Don't forget to follow my Facebook page and also subscribe to my YouTube channel for more tutorials. Alright, and please invite more people and more friends to watch my videos so that we can all benefit and we can all gain our academic freedom. See you next time.